Hello everyone, welcome to Sapthora online learning. Here our summer camp session 2, the lesson. We have the total 2 topics to learn in the session 2. One is the C major scale contrary motion and one is the intervals between the C major scale, the notes played on the C major scale. So before going to play that, I'm going to present my screen and show you how the lesson looks, the C major scale. And here, before going to the playing part, we are going to learn the finger numbers as we learned already in the last class. So these finger numbers are very important and it plays a key role for the lesson that we are learning today. So that you need to remember these finger numbers. The thumb finger is the 1 and the index finger is the number 2 and the middle is 3, ring 4 and pinky finger is 5. So these finger numbers are played for the keyboard with both hands, and these numbers will doesn't change. It will be same entire wherever you go for any lesson. So before going to the playing part, you need to remember these finger numbers as an exercise. You can do this quietly like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The simple 1 is the thumb finger for 2 hands, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the finger numbers and 5 little finger, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So these finger numbers, once you got remembered, so here we are moving to our today's lesson called the C major scale contrary motion. The contrary motion is very simple to understand. Once we go to the keyboard, I'll show you what is the contrary motion. So here when you come down, this is the RH and this is the LH. So RH is the right hand and LH is the left hand. Here is the letters that for the C major scale notes. And when you see here, all the set of white keys in an octave present here, when we play that together is called the C major scale. So here are the letters starting with C, D, E, F, G, A, B, the 7 letters in the music here. And the 8th letter will be the first letter, the same one, the root note. So these are the letters that we use for the C major scale. And here I'm going to show on my virtual piano how it looks like. First, we need to find out the C letter right away here. And then we need to play all the white notes beside that C. And next, D, E, F, A, B, and last, the C note. So the C to C, the notes present here, that this is the 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 will be the C note. So when you play all together a set of 8 keys, we'll get the C major scale. This one is our today's lesson. And here you can watch it, the C major scale. Here I'm going to play it. And the notes present in the scale are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And the C is the first letter, and the last letter also will be the C. In between, we'll get the 7 letters in the medium. So, coming back to the keyboard, how to do that lesson in the keyboard? First, we got the lesson, we got the alphabets. So, this is my standard keyboard, the size of the keyboard. This is the set of octave that I explained in the session 1. The set 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Set of 5 is a standard keyboard size. It has 61 keys. So when we start this lesson, that we need to do with our two hands. First is the finger numbers that I taught you before. That is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you see here, I'm going to present my screen one more time, and I'm going to show you the lesson finger numbers. So when you look at the right hand here, the finger numbers 1, 2, 3, and after 3 for F note, we have 1 again, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these finger numbers we use the keyboard on playing. So it's very simple. Take your thumb finger, that is 1, and place it on the middle C. So how to find out the place of the right hand? So as a set 1 and 2, set 3 is a place for right hand. Okay, set 2 is a place for left hand. Okay, in this lesson we are going to do the right hand first. So it starts with the C, D, E. So 1, 2, 3. I played it. 1, 2, 3. And after 3, we need to jump our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And moving back to the same note again. 1, 2, 3, 1. So after 3, right away, I'm jumping my hand here. You can look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm playing one more time. So it starts with 1, 2, 3, and jump your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the right hand, the finger numbers, and the position of the hand. So now you're going to place the same hand at the same place. Now we are going to add our left hand to the lesson. So that is the same C letter will be placed on this finger, the same letter. So we're going to play this 1, C, B, A. So 1, 2, 3. After 3, I'm jumping my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the right hand will go towards right side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the left hand will go towards left side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to show you the left hand notes one more time. So here is the right hand notes, that is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So when we go to left hand, it goes opposite way. It starts with C here and it goes backwards. Okay, it starts with C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. So the finger numbers are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the finger numbers that we need to remember to play the lesson. And when we go to the virtual piano here, this is the position actually. So I'll click on the piano and here is the piano. So this is the position for the lesson, is C note. Okay, from here, the right hand goes towards the right side up to here, and the left hand towards the left side backwards up to the C. So I'm going to show you on the virtual piano here. So it's the right hand starts on C. So right hand will go towards right side. And left hand will go towards left side. So this is the position of the contrary motion. The contrary motion is very simple to understand. So whatever the hands goes opposite direction. So when the right hand goes towards right side and the left hand goes towards left side when playing, opposite direction is called the contrary motion. Okay, it goes like this, the two hands together. We need to play the first finger, C note, and two, three, one, two, three, four, five. I'm going to show you one more time. So it's one, two, three, one, two, three, four, and five. So if you got it well, the ascending part, you can probably do the reverse part, the same coming back. So it goes like one, two, three, one, and coming back. So when you practice it more and more, you'll get the speed a little. So this is the lesson, the first topic for today. And now we are going to move our second topic, that is the intervals. So the intervals, till now we have learned the C major scale here on the top, the alphabets present in the C major scale. So this we need to count it as a numbers. So the C will become the 1 and D is 2, A is 3, number 3, and F is 4, G is 5, and A is 6, B is 7, and C is 8. So the 8 letters, the 7 is the letters, and 8th letter will be the same as the first note, the root note. So this 8 jumping notes has a position and it has a name. So when we scroll down, here are the positions. So when you play the first note without moving to any other key, first note 2 times, that is called perfect initial. And when we play the major second is first we need to play the C note and then go to the D. So that is the second key which we are playing right after the first note. So this is the second key. It has a name called major second. So when we go down, here is the third key, that is the E. So C as 1, D is 2, and E as 3. Okay, so first note C and don't play the second, directly go to the third. So this jumping is called major third. This interval is called major third. And the fourth one, the first note C and jump the 2 and 3, go to the fourth note. This fourth is called perfect fourth. When you play the C and the F and both together. So this is called perfect fourth. Until now we learned the 4, that is like 1 and second one, C and D together, and 1 and 3 together, major third, and now 1 and 4 together, perfect 4. Okay, let's move on to the 5. So you need to count the letters from the C. So C as 1, D2, E3, F4, and G will be the 5th letter in the C major scale. So when you play the first note and the 5th note and both together, that has a name called perfect 5th. And the next one we are going to, that is called major 6th. Simple way to count the C as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6 will be the A note. So play the C and jump the 6 steps and go to the A note. And when you play both together, this is the sixth position, sixth key in the major scale, C major scale. And when we go to the seventh position, that is the last note probably present in a scale, because right after that we will get the same root note here, the C and the C. But the seventh note will be the B. So here we need to play the C first and jump to the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. C and B together. That's called the major seventh because it is a seventh step from the first note. So when you jump for the second key, that is called the step. One step, two step, three step, 4, 5, 6, seventh step will be the B note. And the next one is the eighth one. We call it as octave. So it has a name, Perfect 8 VE. So Perfect 8 VE has a name called, it's called as octave. So the first root note, the C, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As I said you previously, there will be only 7 notes in the scale, and the eighth note will be the same as the first note. So here, when we play this first C and the eighth C with our little finger, so here I want to show it on my keyboard directly. So the first C and going to the eighth note, higher C, both together is called an octave. It's 8 VE. So here I'm going to show you quickly the 8 positions of the C major scale. So the one is the first note and second position, C, D, and C, E, 1 and 3 together, 1 and 4, C, F, and the next one is the fifth position. You can use a little finger, 1, 5, C, G, and the sixth one, C, A, C, A, and the seventh one is C, B, and the seventh one and the last C, C, the lower C and the higher C, C, and for the left hand, the C and the lower C, 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 C. So this is our intervals, the second topic for today. Hope you understood the lesson properly. Here quickly I'm going to show you one more time the lesson with the pictures. So this is the lesson, C major scale contrary motion, and this is the right hand alphabets, the finger numbers below, and the left hand alphabets, the finger numbers below. So these alphabets in the scale will be counted as the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 8 letter alphabets right down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these movements of 8 letters we have in intervals, and it has a specific names. This is the first position when going to the second one, major second, third one, major third, fourth one, perfect four, and the fifth one, perfect fifth, and when going to sixth note, major sixth, and when going to seventh one, major seventh, and the last note will be an octave called perfect 8 VE. So this our today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll see you in the next third session with the homework. Thank you.